Hello Citywars and welcome to a new update video.
Welcome to update 50.
50! Here we come.
Yes, the big 50.
It is a beautiful number.
Yes,
Soon, 1 year.
yes.
1 year of every week update, every week.
The 1 year anniversary of Citywars Tower Defense.
We are trying to prepare you something special. I said trying because time is getting out of hand very quick,
Only
but
2 weeks.
yeah.
That's 14 days.
Yeah.
So not a lot of hours.
Not a lot of sleep, not a lot of hours, not a lot of work, but yeah.
Exactly.
We are working very hard on it.
So, what do we have this week?
Well, I think maybe first of all we fix a very important crash about the project this week. It took
We did?
oh yes, we did. It took a lot of time on this week since we don't have a lot of time and we try to get everything ready for 2 weeks. We spent a lot of the week trying to fix one of the biggest problems we had with the crash with the new version of Intel. So maybe you want to give some detail or maybe not. It's
We updated, it crashed, we downgraded, it doesn't crash.
yeah,
It's not-
Look, updated lose the rest of his air doing fixing it. It was a very obscure problem into Unity, so very pleased we managed to get it, but I won't enter into full
Didn't
detail.
fix it, so
Yeah, we
that's-
didn't fix it. We just like reversed a version earlier because we're
That's
not
why I
capable.
don't think it's a huge achievement, but okay.
It is.
So we
It is.
worked hard to find what was causing it, but it was just we updated. So sadly, we reverted back after a lot of trying and error. But now the crash is gone. So the result for you guys is
Yes.
it should be more stable and the performance should be better also because we fixed some things in the meantime. Also, this
But
week.
you have to keep us informed because
Yes, also.
we do not have the crash. We never had the crash. It always was very fine on our version and everything. So please, if you have a problem, contact us on Discord and let us know, send us debug, whatever. It is very, very important because that's how we fix stuff.
Yes. Next, we changed a lot of things in the setting menu this week.
Yes.
Like a lot.
A beautiful update.
We even started last week, I think, but we didn't have the time to finish it. So this week we reworked a lot of the setting, replaced many of them, and we have a new slider menu. I call it the box slider, but it's like
Name in progress, I guess, but
Yes.
yeah, it's the box slider. It do what it is exactly. I mean, we realized that there was a lot of people having issue with the game, with their graphic, but we just like put all the setting that you can edit. And technically, if you know what you're doing, you can very well optimize the game to be very, very productive and be very, very fast on FPS. But many people didn't know exactly what to change. So what we've
But
done.
it was the plan since the start because
Yes.
our goal was always to put the most setting we can in the game to later put them all inside one slider.
One slider to rule them all.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it is.
That was the plan since like last year's.
So now you have
A
the
lot of-
famous slider to rule them all. And what it does exactly is this slider is going to help you calibrate all your setting in a way that it is very, very easy to understand. Plus or minus, that's it. And as you can see right now, I am at the top of the graphic setting. If I go down, click, and if you check on the barrel, I'm not sure if we are going to see it a little bit because certain are very subtle at the end, like very, very end
Yeah.
setting, but let me show you a little bit earlier. And as you can see right now, there is quite a difference between both of these. Okay, so the more you go down in the graphic, the faster the game is going to be run, and you can go very, very deep into the graphical setting.
Hopefully the game will be faster.
Hopefully, indeed, hopefully, that's the point. But as you can see, you are going to remove a lot of feature into your game. So if you
Until
have,
there's nothing left.
if you have a very bad
We
computer,
could go to the war and remove every object.
we could, but we judged that this was the minimal acceptable way to play the game. So, but you still can go lower by going into advanced graphic and changing yourself everything manually if you
Yes,
need to go
because
even deeper.
the settings that were there, they're not gone. They're just hidden inside this menu.
Exactly. We don't like to remove stuff. We only add more and more.
So another thing we moved is the developer settings. We moved them into their own menu.
Let me change my graphic because I'm gonna
Yes.
cry later. Shoot, 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 shoot.
Game
shoot,
get a
shoot.
lot more
There you go.
beautiful. When
Yeah.
you get to the max settings, it's beautiful. So down, I think it's the last setting. We now have developer. It's not
Yes.
the last, but it's close to last. And all the developer settings are not there. So it's a little more hidden because we don't want you guys to change setting in there that you don't know what it does because you can break your game.
Yeah. Not break, but it's just like, by example, at the time we had a special Instagram option, and I know people just open the UI and just click on everything to see, but the Instagram system will resize your game to fit Instagram square size and everything, and it was very handy for us, but it was a mess for players to realize their game was like stuck like this and everything. So
Yeah.
these are very cool settings. You can mess around with them, but at your own risk because they are tools that we use and they do some very funny stuff sometimes. Like, by example, if you use XMPute, it is used to allow you to play with more than 4 players to the game. So if you want to play 12 player, you have to disable this setting and then da da da. But it's quite complex to understand everything.
Maybe
So,
we should make a tutorial one day.
yeah, that could be very nice to.
If you want to make a 12-player local game, which is quite an achievement, but yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Next up, we did another big update. The split
Yes.
screen system, you now see the little icons. Well, we updated a little bit the menu. There's more setting on the background. It's more automatic. There's some setting that was needed in order to set up the split screen launching good.
I mean,
don't know
we
if you have
we
something
did
to say
more
about
than just
Yeah.
tweaking a little bit of setting. We make sure. I mean, we have quite a weird split screen system. Like, instead of having one game that has multiple split screen, what we did is we have a game that start multiple game. So technically, on paper, you can play as many player as your computer can run. So make sure you have a very good computer. But if you put down your graphic with the new graphic bar and you put multiple player, you are going to be able to play as many players as you want. And what we done this week is we streamlined the system. So now, technically, everything go right. You should be able to only click on the split screen button, and this is going to configure everything, like little detail, like cutting the music of the second screen, changing the controller to make sure that the other screen has the right controller, and changing your screen to have the keyboard.
It was all the things that you needed to do manually
Yes.
that are now done automatic. Also implemented a new system of settings per account. So every account you connect to will have its own settings saved. So when you are split screen and you have different account, you won't override the other setting because it would get very annoying.
It was all little detail that make it a little bit awkward. As developer, we were used to it, but it was very awkward to use. I mean, this week was a very technical update, and we work a lot on this UI to make sure that everything worked fine and everything. So technically, everything worked. Now, what you can do is you can just choose between horizontal or vertical. And as you can see, we also implemented a little icon because it was very confusing which one you want. So if you want to play side by side, you just click on vertical and you are going to have a screen. So let's see if everything works. It should change my controller and it should set your controller to the right one. So
this one.
Let's see if it works. Click, click, click. Open the other game. Open your game. You enter as a guest and you should be the guy split screen. Is it working?
Hello.
Let me see.
Oh, I'm still at the start of the game, so I need to
Keyboard. Yes, it worked. There you go. Nice. Great. So yeah, a lot of technical stuff. That was a lot of work on the side. But lucky for us, we have Garpy who made very awesome content for you guys, and I'm sure you're gonna like
now
it.
onto the content, you need to enable your UI. Don't forget.
Oh, you're right. I disabled it. There you
It
go.
will be easier. Hello. We have skate and Meow Cube this week, who's called Char.
No. Yeah, sorry Meow Cube, we still call you Meow Cube because it's been too long with us.
Original name.
Yeah, who changed his name? That's not normal. Okay, good. So let's go with the arcade.
Maybe the weekly challenge for the end?
Weekly challenge is kind of okay. Yeah, you're right.
We're there.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Maybe we could show the weekly challenge at first since we're already there, but it's a little weekly challenge this week, but it's very fun.
So first of all, you place your weekly challenge. Let me place it. Oh, look at that! I'm the boss.
What?
It's not your icon. That's the reason why. So what we have now with the weekly challenge is where is it?
To find some, they are going to
Oh,
spawn.
one more. There you go. So you have these jumper that will allow you to jump over it, and you have to catch the crystal in the midair. Okay? And this weekly challenge is in a relation with what we have before.
Yeah. So it requires a little bit of skills to hit the gem flying in the sky. So I hope you guys like it. It's quite fun, but you need to get used to it a little bit. Right. So that's for the weekly challenge this week.
Yes.
Next, well, it's like you said, the arcade.
Since we're on the table, I'm going to show also the beta table. Yes.
Right, I forgot. We added something new inside the beta table. Another thing.
Worked very, very hard on that part. So thank you, Wi-Fi, for
you
this.
Didn't change the icon?
I didn't. Yes, you're right. I didn't change it.
To change to the new
I
one.
will, but I didn't have the icon for my.
So, the poker table.
Poker table.
Oh.
So if you look here, and I go all the way down, you have this monstrous table.
Damn, it's huge.
Monstrous table.
Oh, wow.
And what it does, and I don't want to spend too much time on the video because
But
this
it's
is not
awesome.
this. Yeah, it is awesome. But I will leave you guys the time to play with it. And
Especially since it's in beta.
yes, it's in beta.
We will release it.
And when it will be ready and everything, we will do a full video about how it works and what it does and everything. But right now, what you have here, it's a table that allows you to play poker with your friend. So bring your
This one
friend.
is not working.
This one is working. Oh, you're right.
Garpy! But maybe you broke it with the table? I don't know.
Don't know what I done. Yeah, it was full working. I mean,
Well, I know why it's not working. You removed the weekly challenge table.
It
Why?
happened the other day. I did the same thing. Yeah.
Why?
Don't do that. Don't destroy the weekly challenge table.
You cannot complete weekly challenge if it's not there.
You're right.
Okay, so it's not Garpy's fault, it's your fault.
It's my fault. Sorry, Garfield. Sorry. Okay, good. So, let's go. Do we have the icon? I
Yes,
think
the
we
icon
have
I
the
generated,
icon.
I think it's
You
the
generated, like, you rebuild the entire stuff to have the icon.
So
Why it's
we
not
need
there?
to do 2 fix on the beta table. TP me! So,
what's your name there?
this screen. Maybe TP Kate
Yeah.
and Meow Cube. Ooh, I cannot enter.
Sorry, the
I will have
to activate your stars, interact with.
You need 10 stars to enter the arcade,
There
but
we go.
I'm a new account, so I cannot enter.
So another very cool surprise we made, and it was just made like few hours ago. Kate rebuilt the entire arcade game. And
Oh yeah, it's awesome. It's like
look at this. Look at this. We were missing a little bit of space, so she added a second layer to the entire place.
now I have a second floor. It's quite crazy.
Yes.
It's very impressive. When you're up there, you're like on top of the world.
Now the problem is we will have to add so many new minigame.
No choice.
So to not have to add all the minigame tonight because it's too much work, I punch in the machine and I make it out of order. So we just place them.
Why? Why did you break them all? We could have played so many games.
We will fix them one by one.
Okay.
One by one, I promise.
We'll fix them.
We have no
But
choice.
also I want more rooms in here and more stuff. It's gonna be a real full-on arcade. No choice.
It's getting quite very cozy.
It's gonna be very nice.
I really like it. So while you're here as Jar, you are going to need to draw for us
Yes.
a new icon. You see here, this
It's
is
not done.
the Gem Arena. We need it. It's important.
So we need to try this game mode, right?
Yes,
It's
yes,
a new
indeed.
one.
Indeed.
Released today.
Released today, made by Garpy. It is quite a very nice one. The way it's made, everything, it's very fast-paced. So the goal is to get some gems. Very, very easy.
And you can see Garpy is like number 2. Who is number 1? I don't
Can you
see.
see?
Kate.
Kate!
Well,
Kate
Kate
is number one. Okay, so what you have to do is you have these little cannon in the map that you can activate. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Or you can kill.
And you have to gather these gem here. Okay. Choo.
The sword is here. Maybe you could show. So
Yes.
you can kill other players with the sword. There's like a few swords hidden in the map, and hey, so you can do 3 hits with each sword. When it's broken, it's broken. But when you kill a player, you can get half his gem. So it's a little neat trick.
Did I
But
die?
mostly, the goal of the game is to gather gems. So the player with the most gem win. There's also some traps you can activate. So if you see player, you can activate the fire one. So the fire on the ground. Cannon, like you said. There are little jumps. Run like this, and you can just run, but don't get killed by the spikes.
Damn you! Damn you! Okay. Let me get some. In general, Kate is very good at this game. You have to find her and
Because
make sure she doesn't
Kate
gather all of
doesn't
it.
do any PvP. She only goes and collects
Look
gems.
at this!
That's
She's
all
a-
she does.
Oh, she got a sword. I think it's not a good idea. Punch here. Come here. Get it! Ah, she's too fast. Look at that.
Kate is so fast.
That's
Whoa,
why.
whoa! She enabled the fire. Why?
Couldn't get it. Damn you! I cannot catch her. That's why. Oh, I got it. No, she's too fast. Damn it.
Crazy, guys.
Okay, so the more gem you gather, the faster you the faster, but the more. Ah, damn it! I'm so much a troll.
Right?
Okay, go. Nope. That's mine. Can't kill
No.
the other with
What
cannon.
the? There was someone following me. Run!
Where's the other sword? Oh!
I won! I was able to gather many gems. So.
Did you kill someone?
No, the people were dying, so it was 3 gems.
I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. Normally, Kate just beat all of us. She got this tactic, like running everywhere.
Kate is
I'm more of an aggressive player. Like I'm gonna get the sword and I'm gonna punch you with it.
lucky.
That's the way it is. Yes.
You collected 0 gems.
Oh, I don't need it. I mean, I have much more fun killing other with it.
Hey,
Ah, yes, I killed Kate. Ah, that brings joy. Yes, it does.
fire!
Ah.
So here there's a small parkour you can take, and if you go to the end, there's a sword. This one is a little bit harder to get, but
Yes, I did. There's a lot of cool places hidden everywhere in the map. Like, for example, these traps can be activated by one of the levers. Yeah, so just don't make sure you're walking on them. You have cannon everywhere. You have like how
die.
can you call it? Jump pad?
yes,
Yeah, jump pad.
You get jumped in the air like this.
And there's some also other little power
Fire.
like cake that you can eat. For example, you can eat cake to restore health, and you can do a lot of cool stuff. It is very, very fast paced.
I'm gonna protect you, Kate.
No.
I'm gonna protect you, Kate.
It makes me the power. You're on fire? Oh yeah, there you are. Kill you. Nope. Oh no, don't be greedy. So yeah, it's a very sweet little game mode. It has all these blue light. All the asset was made by Variety, who made he like recycle a lot of stuff and everything.
Nice
make
work
it
because I love the cannons. I love this.
has a
Traps.
very cool look.
We even have another thing.
What do we have?
Parkour.
You're right. You're right.
We have wolves that work very hard in this parkour since last week. So it's a very hard parkour, but I'm with the controller, so
Oh, you want? Oh yeah, you want to beat me? Okay, let's do this.
No, you're very
is it
good.
then so? Oh, it's
So-
not the old one.
not this one. But...
Not this one. You never see anything.
Oh, Meow Cube won!
Oh,
Nice!
Cube.
So
Okay.
let's go to the swamp.
There you go. Tell me
Oh,
teleport.
I never went to the swamp. Yeah.
It's the first time for everything.
So last week we created a new category of parkour maps. We can say is like very hard.
Do you
parkour
like?
maps. If you talk to this art here, you can see there's two new parkour. Like one is made by Mexican. It's like impossible, and
it's literally impossible. I mean,
I think someone was able to finish it because we showed it last week, but no, only one player was able to finish it. So. And I don't think
Well,
I don't know if it's
technically,
legit,
it's not impossible parkour anymore, right?
Yeah, if
There's one
one-
person doing it, so
but... And this one, two players were able to do it.
two people. Oh.
Damn.
So as you can see, there's like this very trippy visual.
Corrupted visual. Yeah,
Yeah,
the map
it's-
got corrupted. So.
I have so much trouble.
So this one has little trigger. You can enable the some buttons, and when you enable it, it will make a block appear. But if you're not fast enough, you will not be able.
It's the kind of parkour that make you like rage quit. Damn it!
Yeah, it's,
Make you throw your controller to the window.
but
because
it's impossible parkour.
Yeah, that's-
So you do it for the fame.
it's not a matter of how many seconds you do. It's a matter of if you manage to do it.
Yes.
That's the way it is.
Because
Yep.
oh, I was about to do it. But yeah, it's really difficult.
Is it there? You can see with the trigger stuff.
Yeah, it's too hard.
You got a control. Oh yeah. Oh no.
It's so.
Oh no. I got it. Oh no.
Well, you were just only half.
Alpha. Damn.
It's really hard.
So,
But
if you
come
like
talk
to
to the art
torture yourself, here the place. I mean, it's the place.
in the swamp shop.
We have people complaining the parkour is too difficult, and we have people complaining the parkour is not hard enough. So, enjoy. This is a section
Yes.
made for you.
Made
It's
for
at the
you.
end of the game, and it's a good reason it's there. So,
Because it's impossible.
it's
But
impossible.
they are very nice. So
Yes.
nice work, Wolf and Variety for the object. I think love it. He worked a lot on it to make sure everything works perfectly, and it's actually feasible.
feasible.
Not
Yeah.
very hard.
Yeah, because the first version I think I saw he didn't they were not capable to I said if you want to have your map into the list you have to be able to do it, so and he just like reduced a little bit the difficulty. It's still very difficult.
So this week, new arcade game mode, awesome weekly challenge, and this new epic map,
Yes.
and also epic settings.
A lot of technical stuff that we implement into the project, so again, look at that, this is cool. Look how easy it was. Look, keep in mind how it was difficult to set up your
Yeah.
your graphic before with
For
the
real.
controller. It was a real pain. So
Now you just can scroll it little bit with the D-pad and you can do. I cannot do any map on my brand new account.
Just create your character.
I'm so
like-
poor. I cannot purchase. And look at my towers.
Yeah, definitely.
We got a computer.
Oh, by the way, also
Them
the
better.
last graphic is very strict. Like it will strip the particle, it will strip the
Yeah,
projectile.
you mean-
It's very when you are in deep need of having like
So,
a game running.
This one is like the minimum, but there's that lower than minimum.
Yeah, that's
what
like
it is.
low key the minimum. It's really when your computer is a toaster and everything is burning when you try to open. So that's made for this. Great. So I think it's all for this week, right? Did I forget
Yes.
anything?
No, I think that's all for this week. We have more planned for next week, but this week was more technical, remaking the setting menu. We have been wanting to do that for a while now, so I hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys like the stability.
Yes.
Thank
Okay,
you.
guys.
Next week.